Hi guys, so this is going to be a quick little lesson for the song Knockin' on Heaven's Door, written by Bob Dylan. It's also a super famous cover by Guns N' Roses, so why don't we hop right into it. So this is a really great little tune if you're just, starting out with chords and you just want to pick up a nice, easy little song that everyone knows. This is a really great song. So there's only 4 chords in the entire song, so why don't we go through the chords first of all that we're going to be using in this song. So the first one, right off the bat, is our G major. Go to G. So if you, right at the beginning, I was playing it this way, but you don't need to play it that way. You can also play it the second way, but I'll show you both ways to play that. So the first way that I was playing it is with your ring finger. You're going to place that ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And you're going to have that middle finger on that 2nd fret of the 5th string. And your pinky right here, he's actually going to be, you're going to reach all the way down there, and you're going to grab that 3rd fret of the 1st string. So you got this guy right there, this guy right there, and that guy right there. And then everything else is open. So that's sort of version 1 to play the G major. The other way you can play G major is like this. And if you've checked out some of my other videos, maybe, like you've checked out like the G flavor video or something like that, that's the way that we play G in that one. And to do that one, you take your middle finger, and your middle finger is now on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Your index is on that 2nd fret of the 5th string, and your pinky is still on that 3rd fret of the 1st string. But now what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger, you're going to add your ring finger onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then everything else is open. 4th and 3rd string are open. It sounds like that. So version 1, version 2. G1, G2. There you go. So those are 2 different ways to play G. Next chord up is our D major. That one, just like this, you're only going to be playing the 4 highest strings. So strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. And what you're going to do is you're going to have your D string there. Your D's open, it's ringing out. And then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your index right here on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Your middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And then right in between those guys, you're going to have the ring finger here on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So anyways, that's your D. Perfect. You also have a C major. C, you're going to take your ring finger here. You're not playing the 6th string, but you're playing the 5 other strings. You got your ring finger right here on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, middle finger right here on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then you have your index here on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And then the 3rd and the 1st string are going to be open, and all together sounds like that. Then the last chord we're going to need is an A minor. A minor from C is nice and easy. All you got to do is you take your ring finger right here, and you put it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So now what you got your index here on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, you got your ring finger now on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, you got your middle finger right here on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, you got your 5th string open, and your high E open. And you got your A minor. Perfect. Why don't we hop into the song now? So, the verses are going to go like this. The verses are going to go, the little pattern that you're going to do, you're going to do one sort of, I'll say a bar, like, kind of like a 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to do 1 bar of G, 1 bar of D, and then 2 bars of A minor. And then that's kind of like the first part of the verse. Second part of the verse is the exact same thing. 1 bar of G, 1 bar of D, but instead of the 2 bars of A minor, you replace that with 2 bars of C major. So let's say we were kind of play that together, just going through those chords. Let's not add a strumming pattern yet. Let's just kind of count it out. So let's start it off together. So we'll start off right from the beginning. So we'll start off with our G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. D. 1, 2, 3. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, right? 2 bars. 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3 to the C. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just literally rinse, repeat that. That's the verse. G, D, 2 A minors. G, D, 2 Cs. That's it. The chorus is even easier. The chorus, the knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door, that's just, you take that second part of the verse where you just do G, D, and 2 Cs, and you just repeat it. So it's like you don't even have to worry about like, oh, do I have to play the A minor now or am I on the C now? You don't even have to worry about that for the chorus. The chorus is just G, so chorus is just G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. That's all it is. So, now for the strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern, you can throw a couple of things in there to, you know, instead of just, you know, right now we're just kind of just strumming out the chords there, right? But in terms of actually adding a pattern, and if you listen to the actual song, at least like by like the Bob Dylan version, he's kind of doing this sort of, so he's just kind of, he's kind of doing this sort of like, you know, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. He's kind of doing that, and then he's like going soft and loud at different parts. So kind of, you know, going really loud on that A minor and that C and kind of holding back a bit on the G and the D. So if you're kind of feeling a little bit more comfortable with your strumming patterns, you can do that. Maybe taking it one step back, one thing you could do is sort of this sorting strumming pattern. This is actually one that I really like. I find it's not as, it's a little bit more simple, a little bit more stripped down, but I think I actually like it better than the other, how it actually is in the recording. And that's sort of just like a down, 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 up, down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 just like that. And if we were to do that, let's say with like our G, just to practice it with our G, it sounds something like this. It would just be, right? Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Just like that. We could throw that in. So one bar of that sort of strumming pattern would be down, 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 up. That's one bar. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That's one bar. So what we would do if we were to take that pattern and then throw it onto the song, or put it into the song, it would maybe sound like this. Let's say we were to just play the chorus. So all we got to worry about is going from G to D to C. Let's say we're just do the chorus, it would sound like this. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And that will require a little bit of a quick switch, right? The switch, right? You got to switch a little bit quick. You could kind of one thing that you can do, and I do it, and I notice that a lot of other guitar players do it, you can kind of do, it's a little bit cheating, but it's not really cheating because everyone does it. It actually sounds kind of good, actually. What you do is, let's say you're moving, this is when you're moving between any chords, but let's say you're going from the G to the D, one thing you can do is you can kind of go, let's say you're going through that pattern on the and, after the 4, you can kind of do this sort of, just this sort of open thing on the guitar. Like, check it out. So if I would go really slow, I could do something like this, like 3, 4, and 4, and. But then I don't need to do it on the C because I'm already there. But 4, and. You kind of do this little open chord on the and that sort of gives you the time to do your switch, right? And you could do that, and let's say you're doing the verse, same thing. A minor. Right? So you could do that there. You just kind of on the and after the 4, that's where you kind of do that little open thing, and that's where you give yourself a chance to do the switch. The last sort of pattern you could do, which is just the easiest of them all, is something like this. You could literally just do like, you know, like you just hold it for two beats each strum. So something like this. You just go 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're playing the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just do it like that. Every 2 beats. Right? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Just easy like that. You could totally do that. And in fact, if you're just like starting out on the guitar, that's probably going to be the best sort of pattern for you. If you're a little bit more advanced, you could try doing the. And then if you want to, if you're up for it, you can play like the actual version, which is like, or something like that. So. Besides that, that's pretty much the entire song. It's not a hard song. It's a great song to start off with, and everyone knows it. So if you're using this, play this song around the campfire or whatever, it's an awesome tune. Everyone knows it, and everyone can sing along. So I think that about wraps things up there. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys have any suggestions for any other songs or any lessons or anything like that, leave it in the comments or whatever. Take care. Bye.